And we're back. Hello and welcome to Sports Plus Life, a podcast dedicated to bringing you news, updates, and takeaways on all things sports. While indulging into some of my life experiences and crazy situations, I am your host, Big Trav, coming to you every weekend. Thanks for tuning in and enjoy. Yo, what's good, baby? All right, so look. So what we're going to talk about, man, today is stuff that's just not commonly talked about. All right? So one of the things is being a single father, man. Yeah, I've been a single father for about 5 to 6 years. All right? There's about roughly 13.6 million single parents out there. Okay? 21 million children involved into that, right? So we're talking about multiple children per families, okay? The average that the father is a single parent is about 16% of that 13.6 million. I mean, it's kind of like a super low percentage, man. But the thing is that, man, we're so underrated. We're so underrated. Nobody talks about us at all. So like when I'm talking about nobody talks about us, it's like when you see movies, clips, anything like that, man, it's all about how appreciative of the mother, right, being a single parent, which I have no knockage of anybody, right? You're a single mother. Yo, gratitude to you. You're a single father, gratitude to you. Everything like that. But the thing is, man, the women are the only ones who get appreciation from the shit, right? The women are the only ones getting appreciation from the shit. I have been sitting here fucking 5 to 6 years solid, doing what I need to do as a father. I don't look for appreciation at all. If it comes to me, is it nice? Yeah, fuck yeah, right? Yeah, it's nice as fuck. It's nice as fuck to get that appreciation from people being like, yo, you're a single father. I'm glad you do what you do. And you know what I tell anybody who says that, right? I got a good buddy of mine, man. You know, every once in a while when we get this conversation going, he's like, dude, you do what you need to do. You don't look for this. You don't look for that. Da, 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 da. Bro, just hearing that is like, yo, I'm fucking glad you said it. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad you fucking said that shit. Because there's so many dudes out here, man, fathers out here that are just like, they don't look for that shit. All they do is like, yo, this position has been laid out to me, right? Position has been laid out to me, and you know what? Instead of looking for gratitude, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do what the fuck I need to do. I'm gonna go to work. I'm gonna come home. I'm gonna take care of my kid. Da 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 da. And that and the third, man. That's it. That's what we do, man. You know, we don't look for gratitude. We don't go out there and be like, yo, yeah, I'm a single mother and I do this and that. Yo, let me tell you something. All right. No knock to any women out there that are single mothers, right? You're the majority of the group. You are. You're the majority of the group. That's just is what it is. Yo, you got fathers out here that ain't doing shit. That's what it is. But this right here, this podcast is to those who are men. Those who are men that don't get the fucking gratitude, man. That don't get the appreciation needed, right? We don't need it. We do what we need to do regardless. We get out there, we grind, we work, we make money. Yo, let me tell you something. Anytime my daughter needs anything, guess what happens? I got it. I look for any type of support or anything like that. Nah, I don't need it. Bro, I've had multiple people, even my buddy, I have multiple people being like, yo, you need anything? Yo, let me know. Yo, you need $10, $20, $30, whatever it is. Bro, let me know. I'll help you. You know what I tell to him? Hey, man. Hey, shit works out in different ways, baby. But I got it. Like I don't sit here and wait on that shit, man. Because at the end of the day, man, even though, you know, that's my buddy, this is my buddy, this is my buddy, da da da, and they all offer the same things. I can't worry about them. I can't worry about if they're going to be there for that next round. I know one is, right? No matter what, this one friend I got, he gonna be there. No matter what happens, he's gonna be there. But I got too much pride, man. I got too much pride to sit here and worry about all that other shit. I got my daughter when she was about 2 years old. Before I did anything with contracts, lawyers, anything like that, anything with changing over custody, nothing like that. Before I did any of that, right? I was just doing me. Christmases, all that shit. I even try to help her out. You are now listening to Sports Plus Life with your host, Big Trav. Stay tuned. Yo, I give it to you for this amount of days, whatever, right? I did that. I helped out. I did all that shit, man. You know? And don't get me wrong, yo, the shit is tough. There's nothing that's comparison between me and her, right? The way I treat her, or as far as into her, right, is being tough, right? I teach her and I treat her to how to be tough, right? And she was with a mother, man. There's no toughness there. It's like, yo, fend for yourself. That's what it was. As far as, I'm talking about, I'm a young buck at that time. I'm like 22 years old, right? 22 years old, just getting a daughter handed to her on a silver fucking platter, right? Yo, do what you got to do. That's all I was taking, right? The only thing I asked for from my mother, yo, just pick her up from school, pick her up from daycare, whatever it was, right? Pick her up from daycare, pick her up from this, pick her up from that. I'll do everything. I'll take her to daycare. I'll do whatever I need to do. Just if you can pick her up, that's all I need. And I did everything after that. Everything was me. I bought her, bro, new clothes, new shoes, every fucking year. Every summer, every winter, every fall. Dude, it did not fucking matter, dude. But see, what me, like, what gets me so fucking furious, right? So we're coming up on maybe, let's say 2 years after I got her, right? So she's about 2 years old. So let's say about 4 years old, right? 3.5, 4 years old. I said, look, you've been going through the same shit. You still on drugs. You're still doing this. You're still going to rehab. You're copping out. You're running. You know what I mean? You're not going to get any better. Sign her over to me. That's it. Sign her over to me. Be done. You know what? I even make it better. I even put in the contract, right? The whole custody paperwork and all this other shit, right? I even put in that shit. Yo, you don't have to pay fucking child support for a whole year. The first year. You don't have to pay shit at all. So we're signing this shit, let's say November, December time, I think. September maybe. I think it's more towards that November, December, right? We're signing that shit, right? And I said, look, man, you're being hesitant, and I'm not going to keep doing this shit. I'll go ahead and give you this. You don't have to pay child support. How about that? Bro, the second I said that shit, guess what happened? Fucking green light. That's all it was. Boom. Snap. Green light. She signed that shit in a heartbeat. Hey, yo, write this shit down saying I ain't got to pay yada, yada, yada. And like fucking, till next year. I don't even know what year it was. 2020, 2019, whatever the fuck it was. 18, Don't pay shit till then. To the next December. December's passed. You know how many times I've seen my baby mama? Nothing at all, bro. You know what I mean? And I've been sitting out here doing it. Dude, do you not think I wish my mother or my daughter had a fucking mother? Bro, it'd be so much easier. There's girl shit that's involved with that shit, man. Mentally, man, that they need that mother figure. Just like with boys, right? You go have a fucking boy, man. And it's just with a mother. All right, cool. They're going to grow up to be whatever kind of person they're going to be. But mentally, they're going to be fucked. Because they don't have that father figure. And it's not just any father figure. Bring an adopted parent. Yo, I had an adopted father, man. I had one. For years upon years. And even he had a fucking kid with my mother. Right? My sister, man. And I love her to death. I love her to fucking death, dude. I love the person she's with. I love the person she's married to. My fucking brother-in-law. Everything. But With her father and me, there's a distance. And it is not just because, it's between me and him. It's just there's a distance, man. There's a lock that's not locking, right? The grooves ain't coming together. You know why? Because the father's not there. Same situation, right? But with the girl, man, the girl is, no matter what, that's a daddy's girl, dude. No matter what, like, the boy's gonna be a mama's boy, but there's always gonna be that disconnect from the father. But with a girl, man, it's a daddy's girl. They're gonna always go to that father, no matter what. That's just how it is, man. From 20, I think it was. So we had her at about, I think I was about 21, 22 ish, and from then on, man, it's just been go. That's it. Just go. There's no else to fucking describe it, man. Sorry if you hear my chair squeaking, man. I got to put some WD-40 on that baby. But yeah, man. So it's just been fucking hell and a half, man. And I'm gonna get more into detail with all that. But another little statistic that I want to get with you, man. So 90% the 16%, right? The 60% of the fathers, right, are single parents. Of that 13.6 mil, right? 13.6 million. Only 16% are fathers, which I think is false. I think it's a little bit higher. I think there's just a lot of shit that's not proven, right? There's a lot of shit that's not just kind of up into the frame of, hey, this is also what's going on. This is also, boom, here it is. I think it's a lot higher. I think it's more towards that 45%. Honestly, I think it's about 45%. But most people, as far as men, they're not going to worry about statistics. They're not going to worry about sitting here talking shit and being like, yo, yeah, I take care of my the son, daughter, whatever. And then being like, yeah, go ahead and put me in that paragraph of what's going on. No, man, they don't give a fuck. Just like me. I didn't give a fuck before this podcast. But it's something that should be known. Something that should be talked about. It's the fucking fathers out here doing their shit when the fucking mothers ain't doing not a goddamn thing. Excuse my language, man. But it's facts. It's facts out here, man. And that's all we're talking about. It's just facts. Facts, bro. So anyway, so a part of that 16%, right? 90% of that are fucking employed, and 72% of that is fucking full time. You know what I'm saying? Dude, being a single father, like being a kid with a single father, is fucking astronomical. For a fact, like right here, right? All right. So they're going to have way better job placement. They're going to have way better fucking just a sense of, what's this shit called? Fucking, You are now listening to Sports Plus Life with your host, Big Trav. Stay tuned. They're going to be in a way better position as far as being a kid in a single father household. That's it. Just a way better kid. Grades are going to be higher. Chores are going to be done. Just as far as being that type of person that's just going to get shit done. You know what I'm saying? Like it's hard to put in words of how they're explaining it. Cause I obviously I write chicken scratch, man. So I can't, I can't even read my own handwriting sometimes, but I wrote down these notes, man. And it's fucking insane. It's insane. It is the statistics just in the lower brackets of where we are. You all right? So me as a single father and then other single fathers out there, dude, I've had to learn how to fucking French braid a hair. Fucking tie that shit in a hair bow, double pigtails, fucking all that kind of shit, sideways fucking French braids. Dude, I've learned all that shit. You know why? Because I love the fuck out of my daughter, man. Yo, she pisses me the fuck off. All the time. All the time she pisses me the fuck off. But no matter what, man, when I look back, I was like, yo, that's my daughter. I love the shit out of her. You know what I mean? It's hard to it's hard to take a beautiful child like that, man, and just disregard them. And that's one of the main reasons I don't see why certain parents, and I'm not saying fucking any parents, man. You might be the best fucking parent in the world. I don't give a shit. What I'm talking about is the parents that don't give a fuck. I could give a fuck less about doing this fucking podcast. I could care less about having this PlayStation 4 or the new PlayStation 5. None of that shit. The only thing that matters to me is that I go to work, do my job, I come home and bring home a paycheck every 2 weeks. That's it. But the majority of it, right, which nobody talks about, it's a fucking sin to talk about. It's the fucking women out here that sit here, and it's not every woman. I know that. Don't fucking kill me now. But it's not every woman. But the women that come out here and want a fucking paycheck from child support. That's it. That's literally what they want. They want to sit here and be like, yo, I need shoes and I need this and I need that. Bro, let me tell you something. I paid my child support for my kid before I got her. Child support was like $260 a month. Right? There's a lot of other people out here paying way more than that. I got lucky. $260 a month. I was paying her like $300 to $350 a month. $300 to $350. Right? More than what she needed. More than what she fucking needed. And she always wanted more. Why? Bro, with that money, you know what I'm saying? Powder's paid for. Right? Diapers is paid for. The only other thing that's left over is fucking clothes and shit, which is a little bit enough. And every month you're talking about getting that shit and it's enough? Bro, I shouldn't be having to pay your bills. I shouldn't be having to pay your rent. Bro, if you want to keep a fucking child, you should be willing to pay the fucking rent. Pay the AC, pay the fucking water bill, all that shit on your own because this is where you want to live. This is what you want to do. You want to do that shit, go do it. That's fine. It's not my problem. You see what I'm saying? It's not my problem. Why should it be my problem when you decided to live there? Regardless if it's shitty or high class. You want to be up here? Go pay for it. You want to be down here? Go pay for it. Child support shouldn't be paid. I mean, come on, man. It shouldn't be benefited off that shit. If you're an outstanding man, right, and you get a child support of such and such dollar, dude, I don't even give a fuck if you were paying as much as I did. I got buddies out there paying fucking $1,300 to $1,600 for 2 kids a month, a fucking month, dude. There's no way 2 fucking kids are gonna spend that much at all. Not at all, bro. I'm not paying for the fucking woman. She left me. She's gone. She don't deserve shit. But the kids, they deserve everything. So yes, if there's a certain amount, that's what I should pay for the fucking kids. That shit should get put into a fucking envelope somewhere in the government. Boom. And it gets a card out to here and you can only buy certain shit with it. You can only buy kids' clothes with that shit. You can only buy fucking food with that shit, right? Certain shit that you can only buy to support the fucking kids. That's it. Matter of fact, the kids should probably have that fucking card and they can go buy whatever the fuck they want unless they're a certain age, man. This shit's so fucked up with child support, dude. It's fucking crazy. And most people are getting in so much debt, dude. They're going to fucking jail and getting their license ripped. It's just ridiculous. So as far as being a single father, man, I'm fucking glad, dude. I'm glad I got my fucking daughter. My daughter means so much to me. It's fucking ridiculous. I got lucky too. I got real fucking lucky because I could have been one of the other guys out here where they're paying $20,000, $30,000, dude, for the past 2 to 3 years in lawyers' fees, court fees, and shit like that just to try to get their kid. And sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. My daughter's mother was a piece of shit. It is what it is. Oh, Trav, yo, Big Trad, don't go on her like that. Da da da. No, fuck that shit, bro. She was a piece of shit. She chose men and drugs over her own daughter. Bro, I've been to fucking crack houses to go pick up my daughter. And she just tried to fucking tag along because it was a bad situation. And I'd be like, yo, just live with that shit. Yo, you good. Yo, hey, I'll pick up her, but I ain't going to pick up you. Get suckered into that shit and pick up her too. Multiple different times over the first 2 years of my daughter's life. Always choosing a dude over her. I love my fucking daughter, man. And regardless of how she lives her life, bro, I'm going to be supportive. But I cannot support a woman who's going to put a man before their children. Yo, vice versa too. A man who's going to put a woman before their child. I can't do that. I can't support some shit like that, man. It's impossible. It's ridiculous. So it's just one of them things. It was like, man, you know, when I see some shit like that, man, I just can't help but be like, yo, why the fuck are you doing this? What makes a person realize that, yo, I can do this, this, and this, and then boom, it's okay. My daughter, does, you know, she's too young. She ain't gonna realize. She's too young. She ain't gonna do this. She's too young. She ain't gonna do that. Bro, like, no, they realize that shit, bro. The problem. Let me tell you something. One of the problems with me, right? My daughter's a fucking badass. Now everybody says that, but no, my daughter is. Sometimes she gets a little crazy, and I don't know how to handle it. As again, I'm a man in a woman's world right now, right? I'm a grown-ass man, trying to figure out a little girl's world of her growing up and developing. I didn't have to do that growing up. Neither did y'all, whoever's listening, right? Now, if you're a woman, you did. So you can relate. I can't relate. So all I got to do is figure out, man. And that's just tough. When you're sitting here talking about, yo, she's 7 years old, about to be 7, right? She's got probably within 4 to 5 years, she's going to start her period. What the fuck am I going to do? Buy 10 different fucking, you know, tampons and fucking pads and shit and just see, yo, whichever one works, it works, baby. We'll take the rest back and get a credit over there at Walgreens, you know? Fucking CVS, you know, dude, it's fucking tough, right? And I got other shit going on besides that. Besides being a single father with a daughter, I got a newborn son that I got to deal with too, right? So it's just something I got to fucking, you know, I got to organize. I got to do all that shit, man. Get it right, because if not, man, this shit's about to go crazy to a position where I'm like, yo, bro, sometimes it feels like it's too much. But instead of quitting, man, I push forward and I keep going, and I climb those mountains, man. I climb those mountains. I get onto the other side, and you know, I'm just like, all right, cool. Everything's good now. Everything's good. But it's just one of those things, man, where it gets difficult. It gets very fucking difficult very quick. Like I said, man, you're in a man's world, right? You're in my world, a man's fucking world, and you're trying to deal with a woman. You are now listening to Sports Plus Life with your host, Big Trav. Stay tuned. And she's not even a woman yet. She's a little girl grown up to be a woman, and you got to deal with it as it comes. So some parts of me, man, you know, I wish that her mother would be into the picture because of what she has done, which I haven't even revealed because I ain't trying to really put her shit out like that. But so fucking bad, I hate what she's done. But at the same time, I was like, yo, if she could just have that fucking mother figure, maybe she might be a little bit better. Maybe she might fucking, you know, be a fucking A student. I don't know. Her kindergarten year in school, right? She's a first grader now. Kindergarten last year. First 3 months were hell, man. I'm sitting here trying to figure out how to work and teach her at the same time because the teacher's a piece of shit. Hey, I can't really teach your daughter. I'm gonna give her like 2 extra teachers during school time to fucking help her out. Bro, why would you need that if you were doing your job? The shit of having a fucking kid, man. It's crazy being a single father, man. You got to deal with all the shit. Usually, no need to be sexist or nothing like that, but usually the man goes and works, comes home, and there's a kid. That's it. Tell me if I'm wrong. That's usually what happens, right? I got a couple buddies that's how it happens, and I got other couple buddies that's not how it happens. But usually that's how it happens. The woman makes sure the kids go to school, get the learning they need to do, doctor's appointments, all that shit. That's usually what it's there for. So the man can go work and do what he needs to do to provide. I'm not saying that happens all the time, right? My wife right now, she's a worker fucking holic. She works all the time. That's all she does. She works. That's all she can do, right? And she's got some other shit going on, which we'll get into later, but she's a fucking workaholic. So we can't provide on each other, bro. It's like, yo, we're both bringing fucking salary caps to the fucking table, baby. But we got to find a way to make the children work. And because we have a child together, man, it makes it a little difficult. So shit's going kind of sideways, man. So I don't know, man. I don't know what's going to go on. I don't, right now, all I'm doing is the best I can do as far as being a single father. Man, I've been a single father since she was 2 years old, and she's about 7 right now. So about 5 years I've been a single father. I ain't got no plans on quitting. Even though that shit's stressful, man. That shit's stressful as fuck. But guess what, man? I'm fucking in it to win it, man. I'm not gonna sit here and quit, man. You got a lot of these women out here, man, that just get too hard. Like, yo, I'm a single mother and I do this and that and the third, and I don't have another father in the picture. And they try to go ahead and date other women to be that fucking father, or date other men to be that father and shit like that. Bro, that shit don't work. Be who you need to be. That's it. Be who you need to be. If you're a mother that's a single mother, bro, be who you fucking need to be a mother to that kid. That's it. And as a fucking single father, man, yo, be who the fuck you need to be and be a single father, man. That's it. Everything else will come. Everything else will come, man. It doesn't come to me, man. Big Trav don't get that type of shit. Big Trav don't get that shit at all, baby. We just live in the rough. That's it. We live in the rough, man. You gotta peer up here at fucking 100%, and you got down here about 10%, man. I'm sticking in 35s, baby. 42s. That's it. I don't go no higher than that, man. And I just come to terms with dealing with that shit, man. Even though, the worst thing possible, let me tell you right now, the worst thing possible is bottling that shit up. Do not bottle that shit up. The worst thing you can do is keep on after scenario after scenario after scene cuts, what the fuck ever it is sit there and keep bottling this shit up. Bottle that shit up. Yo, cap it off. Put it to the side. Yo, next bottle. Boom. Cap it off. Put it to the side. Boom. Bro, before you know it, you're going to fucking bust them fucking bottles. You're going to shatter that shit and you're going to fucking go crazy. I just did that shit myself, man. I did this shit myself, man. I went to the fucking peak and I was like, yo, there's no way I can go boom. And I bust. It's just crazy, man. But like I said, man, I just wanted to give a little, episode 1 of life, man. Single father outlook. Hey, man, represent your single fathers out here, man. Appreciate them. Give them love. Help them out if they need it, man. They might got a lot of shit going on. You got a lot of shit going on. Yo, help them motherfuckers out. Do what you need to do to fucking get them right too. Because they're the ones that are actually being there for the kids, man. Working, all that shit. They're doing every fucking job possible. That's what I do. I do every fucking job possible. You know what I mean? Round fucking robbing that shit. Work, sleep, eat, play with the kids. Boom, 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 boom. And that shit's a whole fucking cycle. That's all I do. There's women out there too that do it, but majority of the ones that keep working and doing all that shit are gonna be men, man. That's just facts. This is what it is, man. You can't fucking knock that shit. So, anyways, man, y'all go ahead and put something in the description. Go ahead, comment, do whatever. Talk about some shit. Be about some shit. Put it in the comments. Go ahead, tell me what you like, what you don't like, man. Hit me up on my my damn email. I got a Facebook, man, Big Trav. I got Twitter, Big Trav. I think Instagram is Big Trav, man. Go ahead and hit up every fucking one of those. Go ahead and add me as a friend. Do whatever you need to do, man. Go ahead, leave a comment. And hey, man, hey, y'all stay good, baby. Hey, to all my big homies out there, man, y'all be good. We'll see you. As we close out another episode of Sports Plus Life, many thanks to all my cherished listeners. And as always, check out my podcast every weekend for new and exciting episodes where we talk about all things sports and life. So stay tuned till then. I've been your host, Big Trav. See y'all next week.